I'm in the kitchen. And when you see me in the kitchen, that means that Nell is about to do something today. And today I'm gonna show you what's for dinner. I'm cooking today, and if you watch my previous video, you know that I'm struggling with weight. As you see, guys, I'm very fat. I'm even trying to cover my belly and stuff. I'm not comfortable with my weight, and my husband has mentioned that if there's one thing that we have as a couple in our marriage, as you guys know, there are people that are struggling with finances, there are people that are struggling with infidelity, there are people that are struggling with stuff in their own marriage. For us, it's my weight gain and yo-yoing going up and down. And after I broke down, my husband decided to surprise me with $400 dumbbells. I mean, I've been having some stuff of exercising. I mean, you have to be watching this channel to know what's going on. But the thing is, I blistered my legs so bad, and when I was trying to walk, when I was trying to do something about it, but my husband went all in and bought me $400 dumbbells. And I've been trying by all means to really eat healthy and don't throw up the shoe. Caleb, don't. So my kids are here. If you see kids, I'm a mother of 3. They're all little. You're gonna probably see them in the kitchen with me. So before wasting any of your time, what's for dinner? What's for dinner? Dinner is going to be fun. Dinner is going to be yummy. And I have a lot of tips. Make sure that you watch this video because I'm going to be sharing with you the tips that I'm using. As you see me, this is my fat size, okay? I don't want you to say, yeah, no, you're saying it's because it's easy. This is what I'm doing, and I'm gonna be walking you in the journey so that if this thing works, you can be like, oh, Nell did it, let me join what Nell did. So I'm going to be showing you what's for dinner, and let's head over to the fridge. You know you're serious when you see someone buying almond milk, but that's not the case of today. That's not for dinner. Let's go and look for our cabbage. I'm going to be showing you how I'm gonna cook this cabbage in a way. I'm a fan of cabbage. Maybe a lot of you are not fan of cabbage, but I'll give you tips. Oh, that is coming not coming out because I'm holding a camera. So here we go. I don't have a tripod, so bear with me. Here is my carrot. So today I'm going to do a very common dish in Botswana. That is we love cabbage in Botswana. If you know Botswana, you know how much cabbage is our staple food. So I'm going to be cutting it in small pieces. Let me go and wash it. My hands are washed, by the way. Let me go and wash it and wash the carrot. So I'm excited for this video. And my husband is shocked. He's like, what is my wife doing? I didn't know my wife's gonna be cooking. He's gonna be cooking too. We're all gonna be in the kitchen together. But I'm doing the version of the veggies that is gonna be yummy. And let's do this. Honey, tell them what you think about my weight loss, how I'm doing so far.
I'm happy to see that she's excited.
So far, it's day hot, day 3. It's day 4 of starting. No, wait. No, it's day 3 of starting. But I'm not yet where I want to be. But it's a process. When I say want to be, I don't mean bodily wise, but I mean mentally yet. Because right now my body is so sore. To show that I'm going all in. Yesterday I curled. You know what curls? I curled 20 pounds. I've always done 15. But today I was like 20 it is. And I'm paying for it now. But I'm excited. Woo! And I said this in my videos. Please, if you are look at how small this chopping board is. The one that is big, I'm using it as my tripod because I haven't bought a tripod yet. So don't be like, no, this is clean, by the way. No, don't be like, no, why don't you use a bigger tripod? It's because my tripod is the chopping board because it's I'll show you. Oh, wait, honey is asking for water, please. As you guys see, I don't take off the cover of the skin because as long as I wash it, I love the green of the cabbage. There are ways that you can cut it. I'm cutting it in smaller because I'm gonna be boiling it, so I like it a little chunky as opposed to thin. But the people that like it thin, for me, cabbage is my staple. It's my favorite food, one of my favorite stuff that I like to eat, and that is a lot of work. But you know what? It will do the work.
You Like a cargo, you will carry me. I just hope you know my day.
Oh, this chopping board is dropping food on the floor. And by the way, have you ever cooked cabbage by boiling it? Trust me, it's actually very nice. Cabbage lovers, where are you? Notice I'm not throwing away anything. Because when you boil it, everything's gonna be cooked. The reason why I'm boiling it is because I'm trying to avoid putting too much oil by frying it. So I'll show you. Because frying tend to need more. Oh, I should have made it like this. It's just gonna be my husband and I eating. I'm making half cabbage. It's a small cabbage. You're gonna see. This is my brother. It makes me miss my brother. He likes cabbage cooked the simplest way like this. But I'm not gonna make it as simple as my brother likes it. With me, I'm gonna add a carrot. But my brother sometimes just want cabbage just boiled with just salt. You know those people, right? You know those simpletons. Simple. It's not simpleton. Simpleton is another way. It's another way. No, simpleton is actually an insult, right? Yeah, simple is not a compliment. No, I mean simple person as far as eating, not like it's a simple. Simple that means a foolish person. So yep, John, I'm excited. I'm excited for this, and I'm happy that I'm starting. I'm showing the process from the beginning, not the process when it's done. Because when it's done, people like to say, well, it's easier said than done when you are thin. I'm already seeing myself thin. I don't know if I'm going to do it, but I already see myself thin. I'm cutting this little thing. Some people throw it away, but trust me, in No's house, we eat everything. If you watch our video channel, our village channel, you know that in the village, you don't throw away anything. So I'm applying that village mentality here to America. And by the way, if you enjoy my cooking like this, I actually have a cookbook. I know some of my subscribers don't know about my cookbook, but you can purchase it. It's actually in my website, KirchBaby@gmail. No, KirchBaby.com. It's a blog. So I put the cookbook there. In case you enjoy my cooking or you just want to support me, you can get my cookbook there. Actually has some nice recipes, nice bread. I have my bread recipe there. I have my lentil recipe there. I have my chickpeas recipe there. I have a lot of my recipes there, but that's for people that are curious. Or I've seen comments saying, no, you should write a cookbook. So you check it out. Here's the cabbage that I just peeled. I just add carrots to it, just so I can add some color. If I had frozen veggies, maybe I'll put them in there, but this should do it. And then I'm gonna add maybe 1 cup of water to cook this, and I'll show you how it is. And for people that actually like cabbage and you want to make it not caloric at all, pretty much this is the thing for it. My brother likes it this way. I like it this way, but that's not how I usually cook it. Me, I like to fry it, and yeah, balsamic vinegar will be the secret. Just let me tell you ahead of time. And here's my little helper in the kitchen. Come here. Look, he just poured himself water. When I'm cooking, he's gonna come and join me. You bet. Mikey, you bet you're gonna join me. So the cabbage is cooking in the kitchen. So as you see, I used half, or maybe a little. Half. This is half. So as you see, it's almost my size. So this is a smaller cabbage, and then I just added 1 cup of water to cook that. It's going to be like it melts in your mouth kind of cabbage. It's very, very yummy. I promise you. Just try what I'm doing. If you follow this video and you try it, you will not be disappointed. So let me put this cabbage away and then do something else. That's what I'm gonna be having. I'm having cabbage with let me not tell you what I'm having, because this is what's for dinner. I have to show you step by step of what's gonna be for this dinner. And oh, Look what I did. I didn't know it was closed with this thing. I cut it. I didn't know it was closed with this. You see, when you do not buy something, you don't know. My husband is the one that bought it yesterday. He knows how much cabbage means to me. How much I like cabbage. My husband. Someone made a comment saying, how about we do something, for example, sneeze every time she says my husband in my vlog, in my one of my grocery haul. People say, husband. Does he even have a name? My husband's name is Garrett or Garrett, depending on how you want to say it. But I'm from a culture that you don't address people by name. So either you address them by the name of the child, or you address them by my husband or my love or my, when I call him, it's honey. When I tell people about him, it's my husband. So I've heard people saying, does he have a name? I don't call my husband by his name. It's unheard of in our culture. Even my husband called me baby, but he could easily call me Mama Caleb, which is Mama Caleb, because Caleb is the first baby. I can easily call my husband Papa Caleb, Rawa Caleb. In my language, it's Rawa Caleb, meaning Papa Caleb or Dada Caleb, the father, Caleb's father. We don't call people by name. So I hope it's not a culture shock to a lot of people. That's why I keep on saying my husband. And him, I call him honey, because I love him, he's affectionate, and it's unheard of doing that. The same with kids. My kid cannot call me Nell. You guys can call me Nell, but my kids cannot call me Nell. My kids can call me Mama or Mommy or Mama Caleb if they feel like Mama or Mommy is too much. So I hope that makes sense when I say my husband. His name is Garrett. I call him Garrett because I'm a drama person. I mean, he knows. He makes fun of me the way I call him. He's like, oh, Garrett. That's how I call him. When my family is talking about him, we're like, Garrett, say guys, Garrett. It's always Garrett. That's how we call him. But his name, he says Garrett. When he comes back, he's actually there with one of the kids. So when he comes back, I'll ask him how you pronounce his name for people that don't know how to pronounce his name. But it's pretty much, there's nothing wrong with saying Garrett. I mean, he calls me Nell in an accent too, but my name is Nell. So here's the cabbage. I'm going to add a little bit of salt. Just salt. And can I have, do you have balsamic vinegar? Maybe a tablespoon of balsamic vinegar. Is that a tablespoon?
Yes, exactly.
You're funny. So my lovey here is making something also for the boys and stuff. What are you making?
Teriyaki pork and rice.
Teriyaki pork and rice.
Mushrooms.
As you see, it's just cabbage. Honestly, the balsamic vinegar is the one that changes the taste. No oil, no nothing. You'll like it, I promise. If you want it to be like spiced and stuff, you can actually add other spice like seasoning salt will make wonders for it. But I just wanted it to be so simple. The rice trick from my husband. He says that to know if the water is enough, you just take your finger like this, your thumb, and then you put it. If it's by the nail like this, you see how it's by the nail like this, that means the water is enough.
Yeah, that works well with the Chinese rice, but I tell you, the basmati rice, you have to put more in.
Oh, okay. I guess at least that works for something. Honey, what do you mean? Honey, you never used to put oil in the rice. I think you learned this from me. Have you always put oil in the rice?
Well, apparently I learned it a long time ago that I think I've done it all my life.
So what are you making
Apparently
next?
I learned it early in our marriage, so
Yeah.
I think I've done it all my life.
Honey, seriously, I think you learned from me. Have you always done that? Have you always put it? I think you learned from me. Trust me on that one.
All right.
Okay, let's put this. What's next? What are you cooking now?
I was going to stir fry the pork with mushrooms.
If you've been watching me for a while, you know that I got this asparagus from Costco, and I was asking you about in the haul about how to make like asparagus taste nice. My husband, being my husband, of course, made his. I mean, I don't think it's his own. He actually steams them without oil, and it tastes amazing. So I'm gonna show you how he does that. I was shocked to actually see that in America they have this kettle. Smells good in here. The smell of the garlic. And in the meantime, someone is lying down in the floor, waiting for rice. You want rice? Mikey, you're so... More pizza? Yeah, no pizza today. Rice, right? Your rice? Yes, more rice.
I don't wanna stay here, no. Ain't gonna keep it low now. If you wanna go, let's go.
There's the
Let's
cut
wrap it
and
up and hit the
asparagus.
road. I just got an awesome vibe.
So that's our meat, and this is the cabbage. There is our asparagus and the cabbage, and there is the rice, and then there's the teriyaki. And Mikey is of course starting with meat. Mr. Meat.
The things that we'll do. 'Cause I wanna drive through the summer night. And when
Here's my dinner: pork, cabbage, and asparagus. The twins, Joshua, and of course, Mike is done. I forgot to tell you the secret: sriracha will change the taste big time. Let me tell you. Rice and sriracha. No, not rice. Cabbage and sriracha. This is a dinner that is so amazing. It's 10 out of 10. And notice it doesn't have a lot of oil. So this is the kind of thing that I'm eating, that I'm going to be showing you what I'm eating in a day, so that I don't do this journey by myself. This is for my supporters, my subscribers that are struggling with weight. I know someone is going to be saying, swallow fast. So,
Vegetables are wonderful.
someday we will look back, and our hearts will be whole again. I want to remember all that happened to